Right, well I've just walked round and switching the damn thing on, that's why. Anyway, I've arrived at Dover and I'm a little damp, to tell you the truth. I got caught in some squally showers on the way down, which is more my own fault, and maybe because I'm just pig ignorant kind of person. But basically, I had a couple of people say to me, it's going to be raining on the way down, and I thought, I don't know, it doesn't look like it to me. Maybe it is where they are, but I'll risk it. So I did. And from where I am, Kings Lynn, came down through Royston, no rain. Got on, went down the A10 and got my dinner in the A10, no rain. I was all right. Then what happened? Oh yeah, I went down the A10 onto the M25. Got on the A10 down to the M25, swung round there, got over the bridge, no problem, nothing, no rain, and I'm thinking, and it looked more or less the same, you know, overcast, wasn't too cold, and it looked alright. I thought, yeah, looks like I'm gonna wing it all the way down to Dover and not get myself wet. I should have kicked that into touch, shouldn't I? Anyway, that's in, I think it's the A2, M2, goes down through Canterbury. That's the way I come down. And I'm not too keen on the other motorway. So I made my way down there, and got myself a bollocking at the bridge, didn't I? QE2 bridge. I go through one of these unmanned paved Doobly Firkins, where you throw the money into a catchment tray and the machine counts it up, £2. But I just see the sign saying motorbikes are free, so I had no money. I hadn't got any cash out for me. And this geezer comes over. He says, "You're in the wrong crew. You're in the wrong queue, mate." And I'm thinking, as if I want to take GCSEs in the QE2 bridge. I mean, I just read the signs, you know. And I must admit, I did see a sign after he ripped me a new one. And it said motorbikes, cars and all the rest of the gubbins, but there was this like 40-foot Arctic, you know, associated lead, you know, Mack truck covering it. So I didn't see it. Anyway, after a bit of smiling and waving, he opens up the machine, clicks it, and I'm through. No bother. So that's it. Going down the M2, is it the M2, A2, and it's a bit squally showers. And it's not even, you can't even call it rain. It was like this, as if the angel had just gobbed done, you know, this little spitty gobby thing that kids do. And that's what it was. I thought, I can live with this. It'll dry out faster than it gets me wet. So I'm plowing on through, and then all of a sudden, I'm not saying the heavens open, but I'm getting this very fine drizzle, and it's starting to get a little bit on the wetty side. And I'm thinking, well, if I stop and go and put my wet kit on, that means I'm going to unpack, get it out, put it out, and at the side of the road. So I've got to look for a place where I can get off, where it's safe, to put it all on. I don't want to fall off the bike, I don't want the bike to fall over, and I want to be undercover when I put it all on. So So it goes on a bit, gets to one of these cost a lot coffee shops. It's got a canopy over the top, fill up with petrol, and goes for a Jimmy, cup of coffee, and come out. Stop raining. I'm thinking, I'll give it 10 minutes. I'll give it 5 or 10 minutes. I'll get the old paper towels out from the petrol pump place. Cleans the visor all up. Gets all that done. And well, that really takes about 10 minutes up, I think. No, I'm gonna wing it. Worst decision of my life that was. Besides getting married. And off I go. I tell you what, I'm only on the road about 5 minutes. And I'm noticing cars coming down the other side, and they got the windscreen wiper. I thought, Jesus Christ, Jonathan, you're gonna hit a rainstorm here. If there's cars coming towards you on the other side of the road, they've got the window wipers on, there's rain ahead. So, eggs are eggs, bang, I'm into it. So I'm looking for a place to pull off, anywhere. But I'm even, at one stage, I'm even contemplating going up one of the slip roads, and when you get these trees that overhang the road, so I can get underneath that.
How are you?
Not too bad.
Good.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm alright. How'd you drive down?
Wet.
Yeah. Horrible. Was it worse? Like this motorway, then we had about an hour of heavy rain.
It's been intermittent, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've been trying to catch the no rain bit, and then, drop in the garage, get under some cover, and then plow on through there. But I'm not wet, I'm damp more than anything else.
Yeah.
Piss you off, it's going to rain over here like clappers. I've seen the BBC weather.
How long are you off for?
I'm off for nearly a month, and I'm going to Spain and Portugal. Do you know it's 28 in Portugal at the moment?
Yeah, stop off.
Yeah. As you gather, I stay here. Every time I go, I stay here, so I know the people quite well. But how can you know the people quite well? Don't know his name, but he knows me. I know him. I just drop him an email, tell him when I'm coming, and I get the same room every time. And I get a little stand so I can put the bike off the road. It's a piece. The other one is, it's only £10 a night. I'll get the video on and I'll show you the rooms inside. And it's quite good. If anybody's doing this, look for this place. It's Kingsdown, and that's the name of the town. And where is it? If you look at Dover on the map, and then swing up to the right, up the UK up the right, and it's about 5 miles up the coast. And it's Kingsdown, and there's a camping site. You'll see it on Google Maps. Just pull in there. Tell him the guy who comes on the motorbike says, you've got some rooms for us. And it's very good. Pull in here, get your head down. Well, it's only £10, bunk beds, there's a heater in there, washroom. Now the downside of it is, there's no food. There's no place near you can get any food. So I just bring a kettle and some sandwiches that I pack up, get something to eat, do all that. And so I've got myself something to eat. I've got something to eat in the morning. I can get myself a cup of coffee. It's out of a flask, this one is. So that's that. It really is. If you've got 3 or 4 blokes, or you're going on your own, you don't have to pay £60 for a hotel. There's cabin at the end of these blocks. It's got the showers and toilets and everything. The shower and toilet's not in the room. You're talking about half a star, and you can see that through the roof at night time. This is what this is. It's just basic, but at £10, where can you go wrong? So that's that. Now where was I? Anyway, I've turned up. I'm in. Everything's ticking along quite merrily. I suppose I left home about 10:30. Stopped for dinner, midday. I had quite a few stops on the way down to Dover because of the rain, and I arrived there about 5 o'clock. So not too bad. Filled up with fuel. I've got the fuels topped up. My sat nav's on charge. I've got my next destination in France. I've got the French maps up on the TomTom. So it's just a case of clicking the TomTom on the bike when I'm on the ferry, get off, switch it on, and away I go. What more can I tell you? Well, I'll show you this. I'll get up now and I'll show you this. There's the bike again. Right. Well, that's the campsite down there. So if you want to come camping, you can camp. I think it's a £5 a night, somewhere around that. These are the bunkhouse, all the way along here. They've got 3 here, take about 6 or 8 people. There's a couple around the back that takes the same amount of people. This over here, this is the toilet block. That one there that I'm showing you now is the ladies, and the one down the end there is the gents. So you've only got to walk out of here, along here, down there, in, and you can do everything you want to do. But when we haven't got the mist up, because we're quite high up here, we're right up on the top of the cliffs, and you can see France, you can see the lights, everything from here. Now let's walk out here a bit. That's the drive down, and what you want to do, you want to go down here, and you go past these blue bins, and the office is on the left hand side. Let's see. Right, you can, let's zoom in. Oh yes, got a new toy. Anyway, that's the garages, and right next door to him there is the office. So you just go in there, talk to the guy, and Bob's your uncle, you're in. Now if you're going to leave like me, I'm going to be leaving around about 5:30, 5:45. It's about half an hour from here down to the dock, so I'm going to be getting down there 6, 6:15, somewhere around there, for a 7 o'clock ferry. And so what I do, I leave the key in the chalet. Just close the chalet up, leave the key in there, and he's quite happy with that. What more can I tell you? Anyway, I'll get myself sorted out a bit more, and I'll see what happens with the next bit. So this is it. Right, thank you very much. Bye.